What is selling? Well, I've shared with you so far 2 of the 5 myths, and now we're going to be talking about myth number 3, having the best sales pitch. So let's explore that for a minute. When we look at this myth, having the best sales pitch will win the most, I really don't want anybody throwing a pitch at me because I'm going to have to duck. But let's stay on this metaphor for a moment. You know, there's a catcher, and the catcher is giving nonverbal signals to the pitcher about what's the best pitch to throw to win. But what if the pitcher only has one fast pitch, and that's it? There's no other things that he can throw. So if he only has a fast pitch, and even though the catcher is giving a signal for some other kind of ball to be thrown in order to win, but he ignores it, doesn't see it, doesn't understand it, and continues to throw his fastball, well, eventually he's going to win 1 or 2, but most likely he's going to lose over and over and over again. So the key here is not to have one single pitch that you always throw. And what I found was when I started to lead a national sales team, as an example, I brought them all together and we were having a sales meeting, and I was listening to what they were selling. And one of them said that the way they presented is that they had 100 PowerPoints. Can you imagine 100 PowerPoints? And they would go over the entire marketplace, their product, etc. And somebody said, 100, that's way too many. I have 50. And then someone else said, 50 is too much. I have 25. Then one got up and said, well, you know, I don't use slides at all. What I do is I take our brochure, I walk through the brochure with the prospect or the customer, telling him or her about the products and how we provide a solution to their problems. And then finally, one person gets up and says, well, I don't do any of those things. What I do first is I find out a little bit about the business, their market. I read their press releases. I look at anything new that's happened in their marketplace before I go meet with them. And then I have a conversation with them. I ask them about their problem and what they want to be able to accomplish. And you know what? You can well imagine that that one person was the top salesperson year after year after year. But that's a pattern. No matter the industry, no matter the market, and I've been to over 20 countries, I found the same thing. They all do this. And here's what they're doing. It's the formula of success if you're in the selling profession. And this is what it is. P plus R equals S. There is no point in offering a solution when you don't know what the problem is or the result they want. And that's what this means. Problem plus result equals a solution. What you end up doing to help them is once you understand the problem and what the result is, then you can go map or craft a solution. So I have some action steps for you to take. What is your process? Are you doing those things? Do you begin with 100 PowerPoints or 50 or 25 of the brochure? Or do you begin by asking the pertinent questions about that person's problem? Have you done your homework? Because if you haven't, then the likelihood for you to be in the top 10% is not very good. So take action. Make a difference. So that's what it's all about. Having this best sales pitch does not mean you're going to win. In fact, it means you're probably going to lose. If you would like to get all 21 free training videos in this e-course, all you need to do is go to www.theconsultativemindset.com to get instant access. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.